Hello, how's it going, everybody? Welcome back to Talking Reckless Every Day. We are here with season two. I am your new co host, Dylan, and of course, we have the host here, Trey. And with our guest host today, we have Big Tia.
Yep, here we go. Season two. I had to have sister on as the first guest. The first guest that we have on camera too, man.
Nice, nice.
Yep.
Also, a cool addition with the new season two is, of course, the camera.
Yeah, yeah.
we
Season one was all audio, and I had plenty of people getting on my ass about getting the camera involved.
Including me.
Yeah,
Everybody was on his ass.
yeah. Shit, fucking slacking, man. Sometimes it be like that. But how's your guys' summer been?
It's been going all right. It's work, playing
Yeah.
video games.
New job. How's the new job treating you?
It's pretty good. I like it. I don't mind it. It's pretty fun getting to cut trees and stuff. I'm still learning to cut the bigger trees, but I'm cutting some decent trees.
Okay. What you, sis?
It's been going pretty good. It's been pretty busy. I have a lot of ideas and stuff that I'm working on. I do a lot of like graphics and posters, and uh, it's been a lot of fun. I really like technology, and I speak technology, so it makes sense for me.
Fucking Man, it's been 2 months since I've done an episode. Oh,
How's your summer going?
it's been a rough one, like, and it's hard to say that. Like, I, I was telling one of my homies the other day, it's just been a challenging summer. A lot's happened because what pushed me and Maisie towards the end of the first school year and getting prepped up towards the summer was going on a trip to Vegas for Ted and Asia's bachelor and bachelorette trip, which was amazing for myself and everybody else. But unfortunately, my poor wife got strep throat on the trip, so that was rough to deal with for 3 quarters of it. And then we get like the Thursday of that trip, like 3 days after Maisie lost her voice, we got the news about what happened to Grandpa Gissy, and so we came home, got off the flight from Vegas. Maze was sicker than fuck, and I was hungover as fuck.
What a
Obviously,
tornado!
did Vegas, and then we went and we're with the family and in the hospital over there in Ketchikan, and then we made the decision to bring him home, which was tough. And then that went right into as soon as we got off the ferry, Maisie had to go to the ER to get a shot to help with her strep.
Literally right off the ferry.
Yeah, so that was rough, and then just being with the family all the time as we are being there with Grandpa Gissy's final days, and
And then your birthday was around that time too.
yeah, and then as I'm going through all this, I mean, Maisie was sick for her birthday. Let's fucking point that out as well. She couldn't even hardly speak that day,
Couldn't do shit.
and then we dealt with the Grandpa Gissy stuff, and it's around the same time that is a tough time of year for me, which is June 16th, which is Paul's
Mhm.
time of year. So dealing with all grandpa stuff, Maisie being sick, the Vegas trip not going how I wanted it to, and then going into my birthday, it was the first birthday I let myself enjoy without Paul. So 10 years, it took fucking 9 years for me to finally be like, all right, I'm not a piece of shit, and I can enjoy my birthday. And it's like I said, it's just been a challenging summer. But at the same time, as I'm going through all this, I'm also going through like some of the best times I've ever had with my friend group that I'm in
Mhm.
with Ted and Tasia's wedding, because what a fucking experience that has been with the trip, and then coming home and getting everybody together to decorate, and just having a text with Tasia the other day that her marriage brought so many old friendships back to life, and also brought life to new friendships, and I fucking love weddings for shit like that. Yeah.
And your boys. Your boys are old enough to tag along and go help and
they were.
be the entertainment.
It was adorable that Tanner was asking the night before the wedding when he needs to show up and what he needs to help with.
I loved it. I loved getting ready with them, and I cannot believe your boys fit my clothes so good. It was a team effort, and they just look fly the
Still
whole
can't
time.
tell me,
They look so good.
Yeah, that was one of the questions I was going to ask was how did the wedding actually go?
The wedding was the shit.
It was so
It was.
fast.
I've been a part of a handful of weddings now. I think every one of them is just, the older we get, I think just the better that they get, the more like
The more thought.
the more thought. That's the word I was looking for. The more thought that gets put into the special day that it is.
Mm-hmm.
I would talk to Maze about it all the time because we were so young when we got married, and I'd look at other people's marriages or weddings, and I'd start to compare our wedding to it. But I don't. There's other things that people did that I love, and then I think about it. Would I have wanted to do that for my day? And there's nothing I would have wanted to change about my day. It was the perfect wedding for the ages that we were, and I
Yeah,
feel like each and every wedding I've been a part of has been just that, and like
for
just
that
the age,
person, for that
yeah,
couple,
and the age that we were at, it just lined up.
it did.
Like everything has been fucking great. And this last wedding, being a part of Tad Taja's, that was it was beautiful. It was a beautiful day.
It was that weather was perfect.
I
And what
think,
were we outside for?
yeah,
30 minutes.
yeah, and all the guys like the different color suits.
I like
I
the different
fucking
colors.
loved seeing everybody get ready, and I didn't know. I obviously forgot everybody's colors. I just remembered my own. But seeing everybody get ready together was the shit. Like seeing everybody, I'm like, fuck. I see why Tasia picked that color for that person. And yeah, everybody looked fly. I thought that the friend group that just stepped up when they needed to, be, between setting up and then taking stuff down.
That's 100% a great thing about being such a small town.
Yeah,
Man, we come together when it matters the most.
and that was a great reason to come together.
Yeah.
Definitely giving Tasia a lot of shit over the. I should wait for her to be on that. Never mind.
Yeah.
She
Okay, so
knows. She
Gotta,
knows what
gotta
I was
wait for
about to
the
get
right
at.
chance.
She'll curse my name. But yeah, what a fucking great time that was. The whole, I loved it being an early wedding. I'm a big fan of early weddings now because what time you take me home that night, sis?
10 o'clock.
Yeah,
I got the call at 10.
Went home at a reasonable time
yeah.
Yeah.
I fucking begged her to take me to the house.
before
Oh,
curfew.
he's like, you're the best sister. I love being your little brother.
I was,
But you know what would make you even better? If you bring me to Al's and get your little brother a slushie
and a cheeseburger, yeah.
and a
And a
cheeseburger.
cheeseburger.
I was
Okay.
fucking flying. I took a 100 milligram gummy like
Oh
towards the end of
fuck.
the night and set myself on a mission, on a solo mission to fucking outer
And,
space.
and I asked him, I was like, what time do you think it is, brother? He's like, man, like midnight, 1 o'clock in the morning. I was like, nope, it's 10.
It's fucking
The,
like
the current
10:15,
time.
man.
The current time, 10
The
o'clock.
current time, yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
got me out past my curfew.
I know with having this job, I'm normally asleep by like 10:30.
Yeah.
Gotta get your Z's, man.
Yeah. Fucking one of the
Okay.
last times I took an edible was actually on the flight up here. I just slammed like a pack of edibles before the flight because I didn't want to like bring them on the plane. It's like, how do I want to time this out? So when I got the edibles on the way to the airport. Ate two in the car. Ate two once I got out of the car. Checked in my bags. Ate a few more. Like right before I went through TSA, I ate the rest of them.
No.
It was fuck because I can't sleep on airplanes. I took like a 5 minute nap, and then I was just up the rest of the time.
I fucking hate being in airplanes, yo. I'm not gonna lie. Somehow I always watch fucking like Flight or something before, like something.
Oh
And then
no.
one of my favorite YouTube channels too is this aviation disasters page.
Ah,
I don't know why, but that's one of my biggest fears. But maybe my mind just wants to know how can shit get fucked up if it's gonna get fucked up.
The worst case scenario.
Yeah, because it's always something fucking simple.
mm-hmm.
All of a sudden the plane's flying upside down. The aviation
Oh my god.
disasters. So you guys should check it out.
I have to.
You got some questions there, sis?
Yeah, I do. My first one that I'm really curious about is who in your family would survive a zombie apocalypse the longest? We all come from different houses, so all of our answers have to be different. That you live with, who would survive?
That I currently live with.
Yeah.
Paul.
I agree.
Tanner's gonna be pissed too when I see that. And Paul would just be fucking luck. I don't know.
It would be, and we'd all
Because I've watched him
sacrifice
do
for
some
him.
wild shit, and I was like, "How did you land safely doing that? Just don't do it again." Fuck.
Just,
There's been so many times I've just walked away from Paul, just like,
all right, bro, you got
just
that.
don't do
You
that
got it.
again. Let's just not do that ever again, please. I would like that very much.
I think Chris would last longer than me. She eats things off the beach. Like, she knows how to harvest. She knows how to do all that. I do not.
You know what I think about with zombie apocalypses and shit? I need contacts.
I need
What if I
contact.
don't have glasses, bro? I am blind as fuck.
My vision's okay enough.
My vision's -5, dog.
I Last time I was at like the eye doctor, I'm pretty sure I got a 20/20 by like pure luck. I guess like the
Oh,
last little bit of line,
did
like
you?
it's like you're barely 20/20. I'm like nice.
So who would survive in your household?
I don't know. It,
You probably would, because you fish, you hunt, you do all that stuff. I do not.
Wait, wait,
'cause, like
wait. Let's change it up for Dylan then. You and your roommates.
out of the
Ooh.
roommates, so
Yeah.
between Troy and Charles, fuck. Um,
The longest. Who would survive the longest? Here, not down south. You'd be here.
I could probably knock off Charles because he hasn't really been up here.
He called you a city native. That's what that
I
is.
heard
Pretty much.
it.
Um, I don't know. I've been in the woods more recently, but Troy's been actually out in the environment more affected by the sun. I've been hidden in the trees and shit with the breeze. Uh, I don't know, because Troy's also more physically fit than me, though.
That does play a factor because you do have to run. I
Mm-hmm.
would assume.
I picked Paul for a fucking reason, you know.
Yeah, that kid never stopped
Unlimited
moving.
energy. I don't know.
What else you got there, sis?
Probably like a coin flip between.
What is the pettiest hill you're willing to die on?
The pettiest hill I'm willing to die on.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Or if you're arrested and no one knew why, what would your family assume you did?
DUI.
um,
No, you've been good. You've been good.
I have. That's why I called you. Asked for a ride the wedding night.
Last few times you've been good about calling me.
I've never once in my life drinking and drove any vehicle ever. Just want that to go on record.
oh, that would be a really good question. It is a good question. Um,
The pettiest hill I'm willing to die on.
both of them, but we have to pick one.
Probably fucking. I don't know. If I know I'm pissing you off, I think I take it case by case. Like, there's some people that I can't stand that I'm like, let me just see how far this can go.
I think the one you would die on would be like when you posted, "If you piss me off, I'm gonna tell all your kids what you did when you were when we were growing up."
Yeah,
That one was petty.
it was nice. Yeah,
It was
if you fucking fuck with my kids, oh absolutely. Like, if your kids can talk shit to my kid, oh absolutely. Like, well, their dad's a fucking crackhead. Fuck them. Like, or their mom drank when they were in their stomach, man. They can't help fucking dumbasses like that. Yeah, I'll be honest with my kid. If your kid's gonna be a dick, if you don't have the decency to teach your kid to not be a fucking little prick, then my bad that my kids are better at being assholes than yours.
What would you be arrested for?
There'd probably be some fuck shit like being involved in a wreck with some other person.
I would be at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Yeah, that'd probably be
Guilt by
just,
association.
Guilt by
yeah,
association.
just so happen to be in like the worst situation just by sheer luck.
Yep. Or
Not gonna lie, seeing this fucking camera quality on here, it's pissing me off.
How come?
I could have just used my phone this whole time.
It's really good.
It's not bad.
Your whole
And it's
setup
so simple.
is so simple. This is a nice spot, nice setup.
Yeah, we're recording from a remote, undisclosed location.
Remote.
Middle of the woods.
Yeah, we'll never be here again. Hopefully, by this next episode, I have a fucking room set up upstairs. Which now I have your guys' opinion on that shit.
Yeah. won't be able to actually help with that
I know
because
Brandi wants to be consistently on this shit, so
I do. I do 100%.
I
I want to
could
be
probably
part of
help.
your
like
journey.
we have our WNBA analyst here and current softball
All star.
analyst.
All star. Hit a home run.
Yeah, speaking of, I've been meaning to get fucking softball going again, and it's been broke this
Oh,
summer, so
I would
that
love to
wedding
play,
took it out of me.
but my shoulders having two
Oh
tears,
yeah,
two
man.
rotator cuff tears, and two I think it's a labrum tears on both sides. No, old basketball injuries from when I used to throw full court without warming up, without stretching, and I went from being super active and hiding it to inactive. So now, as the doctor said, all my receipts are showing of what I used to do.
Yeah, because like I had to adjust from like not fishing and not
Mhm.
tossing chum around. Like, I got real bum shoulders too.
Yeah,
I
he
didn't
was saying
realize
that
that though. It
too.
was just from fucking tossing. I'm sure it's from tossing fish from a bum
Or
angle.
throwing or bringing in the net by yourself because I went home a few times
Yeah.
because that drum went out and
Mm.
I snuck home.
Oh,
And so Trey had to bring in that whole net a few times by himself because the
Remember
hydraulics
that?
went out.
Remember when you let me fall in the hatch without telling me that the
Oh,
hatch
oh
that the hatch is
you
my
open?
wait a
god.
second. Oh, you
So
confessed.
let me
Oh,
preface this story. So we just unloaded, pumped out the hatches, and then closed them, and then we're going to ice up. And my dad's up there steering the boat, and I'm tying up because Brandi was incapable of doing it for some reason. She didn't like to fucking listen when she first got on the boat, first of all. And then I said, Brandi, if you open up the hatch, just say, "Hey, brother, the hatch is open."
yeah.
And then she opened up the hatch, and then she did this evil little
He did
type
not.
shit.
Just
And
like
then
a
I
fucking
stepped back,
mosquito just
expecting the
plotting.
fucking hatch to be there, and all of a sudden I'm falling fucking 8 feet into the fucking hatch.
Oh, backwards.
Yeah, and I'm like,
Part of the story you're forgetting.
sister,
It's slow
why
motion.
have you forsaken me?
Part of the story you're forgetting is you were talking smack to one of the dock workers that were up there. You were
Probably
talking.
Noah, yeah.
And I
It's my
literally leaned
dog.
in and said, "Hatch open, brother." I said it. Then, when he went down, oh, he shot right back up. He shot it out of that hatch
Fucking
and
embarrassing, man.
inside so fast. He broke his ankle, but he was in that
That shit hurted.
boat so fast. But but during my wedding, he finally confessed he did hear me. He just forgot. The 2 seconds I said hatch open,
I've held that shit in forever. I'm like, you know what? Let
the
me give sister a
guilt
good wedding gift.
the guilt 10 years 10 years we held on to. I
Well, we
thought
got
I
the Brandi
broke your
Lexus in
ankle.
2011, and then
I got married in 2023.
you're married in 23.
Yeah.
It's already been that long.
Yeah. Yes.
So this is probably 2013.
A decade I
That's
held on
fucked
to that
up.
guilt.
That's fucked up. Yeah.
Just recently I seen someone fall in the hatch for me and my brother, we were out gunning last Sunday and we went to the Madison Sea to try to offload originally, but they didn't have any fish on deck. And like, we don't really want to have to take this little amount. So they sent us to the other Silver Bay one out in front of the Taquan Air dock. And they said we only take seine fish, so we had to put back in. And then we went and tied back up, offloaded all the fish. And me, my brother, and Co were just talking. And then they have a new greenhorn on deck who was just walking back and forth doing his deck duties. And then he stepped on the hatch of the Packer while all of us were talking, and I just heard the hatch give out, and he just sunk down he just sunk down to the hatch.
What
Was
a
there ice in that
nightmare.
shit, or was it ice?
Um,
Was there fish?
there wasn't fish in there. No.
Okay.
Oh, that's good then.
Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, that's a case of beer, dog. That's old
that
deadly.
is.
I learned that shit on Deadliest Catch, and that's what I was pissed about when fucking Brandi let me phone. Is that I'd buy my dad a case of beer. Fall in the hatch, that's a case of beer. The old Phil Harris thing, I think.
Wild. Where was your best? You went out fishing. You're a fisherman.
Yeah. Not
Where
too
was your
often, but
best set you've ever had in your career?
the best set I probably had was out past Cedar, maybe a little bit around Cedar.
Mm. Gilnet.
Yeah, we'll go that thing.
Where was yours? that I was probably there for.
You were there for. That was when it was in Quain.
Oh, when you warned me?
No, no, I don't know because my warning you was thinking we're gonna flatten out on under the rocks.
Yeah.
No, fucking Marty Booth used to be one of my fishing partners back in the day, and he called me and told me to come back to Quain. So I fucking get back there, and me and you set, and then I see him fucking take off. What the fuck, man? Like we just ran all the way back here, and then he takes off. It turns out his alternator was about to fall off, and they
Oh,
fucking
fun.
figured that out like mid set or something.
Ho, ho, ho.
So like he had to like emergency get the fuck out of there, and I'm like half cussing his name
Not knowing, just
because me and
left us.
you, we didn't even put on a jacket. We didn't even put on rain jackets because I didn't think that there was gonna be shit in that set, and it ended up being the best set of my life. It was like
Oh
it was
yeah,
over 500.
Holy fuck.
I
we
don't
d-
want to say it was over 500 chum.
yeah we deck loaded, and I remember praying,
That's not
stop,
where we deck loaded. We deck
stop
loaded
coming over.
at Harbor, but
Oh
that yeah, we deck loaded at Harbor, and that was when we uh we deck loaded and we anchored up,
yeah, you're right,
and
because
then
we
I
had to
shut the
wait.
fucking radio off because I heard
Still getting it.
everybody talking about how good the fishing was, and that was when the whale went through Avery's net,
Oh, I
and
remember that.
yeah, like he fell off the fucking
I
like he was
remember.
cutting it off the fucking whale, and he fell onto the whale, and I missed that whole shit because I had a radio off.
My
I
favorite,
always felt like a dick about that.
my favorite set. I think one of my biggest that you and me did was when we wrapped the kelp patch.
That's
That was a lot of fish.
that's fucking funny because
That was my favorite.
that
That's
was
my
mine and Stanley. That's where me and Stanley caught our
because
biggest
we had to
set too. Because
peel
you,
it.
it's always you catch fish when you don't want to fucking see them.
Yeah,
Like,
one
let me
hundred.
get my net out of danger. Like, let me get my net
Let
back
me get
on
my
deck.
boat out of
And then,
danger.
fuck, fish after fish after fish after fish after fish.
Yep.
Anytime but now, dog.
Or it's like right at the end of the
Dog.
the fishing week. Like it's Wednesday at 10 o'clock.
Getting ready to head back.
Yeah, 100%. Or okay, last set of the day, and then it's the best set of the day. Such a tease.
Shows you what the day could have been. It's like, nah, I'm gonna wait for a little bit.
We'll wait.
Yeah.
Being down south is kind of weird.
I was about to ask you how it was going down there.
It was going all right. It wasn't too bad. Fucking, I was applying for jobs everywhere, and just nowhere would hire me. That or nowhere would even offer me an interview. I don't know. It took forever to finally get hired, and the job it was door to door. It was okay. The coworkers made it pretty fun.
Be closer.
That makes a difference when you got
Mm-hmm.
good coworkers. When you like want to go to work,
Yeah,
it makes a
the
difference.
coworkers really helped me like wanting to go to work. It was a nice group of them. Some of them aren't there anymore. Some of them left while I was there, except for one of them. Man, I didn't like Moloch.
Fuck that guy, dude.
Moloch with a name like that.
He like
It's probably Russian.
I don't know. He just
I don't like any of them.
it was like the roughest
Just kidding.
30 years old I've seen.
He's have a Russian fan.
I had a few Russian coworkers.
Fucking hate every Russian UFC fighter, bro.
Federer was pretty cool.
Fedor, yeah, that was the only one.
I was talking about coworker Federer. He's pretty cool.
Oh, they're talking about Fedor.
Fedor is also pretty badass.
Like, yeah, Fedor was fucking dope, I
Yeah.
guess.
I guess.
I guess.
Still salty, bro. I haven't even. You know what? I wanted to get this podcast shit going after the Conor McGregor fight, but I was so goddamn depressed. I just didn't even look at social media. I think that like legit stalled this whole
do you think?
podcast and shit starting again.
Do you think that was a real injury? His
Yeah.
last fight.
Yeah,
It
Because
looked legit.
there's legit video of him in the locker room throwing the same kick for
See, the one that I saw was him walking out already limping a little bit and like trying to hide it. But I didn't know if it was real or not. I'm not. I don't
just
watch
thought
a lot.
I watched it live. I mean, I just thought he stumbled taking his shoe off.
I was fucking pissed waiting all night for that.
Everybody, I saw
Well, it was
people
a
lose
great night of fights. I
millions.
don't think that everybody forgets that. The whole UFC card was fucking great. I watched it all
The
afternoon.
whole card was amazing.
Yeah,
The co-main and main event lasted a combined like 2.5 minutes.
I
yeah. I immediately shut it off and I put on some comedies for me and Bub.
I
to
And
heal.
yeah, I didn't want to think about it.
I didn't want to think about it.
And then because I'm the fucking UFC MMA guy, like there's so many people that don't tune in to UFC fights like I do, and they know that I do. So that happened. Everybody got to vent their frustrations out to me.
The only one that
Like,
understands.
yeah, well, no, I didn't. Well, they're like, well, that was lame. I'm like,
fuck you.
yeah, dog, fuck, I'm fucking real, and like, and then that's their only taste of the UFC
Yeah,
is that little second there,
that one time.
and I'm like, this sport is amazing, and I want more people to tune into it.
I enjoy watching it.
There's so many people that I watch
And I
it.
learned quite a bit. I used what I learned at one time.
There you go, yeah,
So it makes a difference.
it does.
Well,
Watch and learn.
imagine like the
Watch and
White
learn.
House card being someone's like first card though. That sets some pretty high expectations.
Yeah, to go from that to the Conor McGregor letdown is a big
Yeah,
black eye on the industry there.
yeah.
Yeah,
I
and on
don't.
him.
I'm never somebody that when I'm a fan of you, I'm not gonna fucking down talk you.
Speaking of
Also,
fans, how do you feel about Braun?
You talking about us going to Philly?
Yes,
Us
because you're a fan
taking my
of
talents to
LeBron.
fucking Philadelphia. You know what's even better is on 2K, which I play 2K my career a lot. You can just within the 2020s, I think, they stopped doing the draft because you used to actually have to do the draft and you go to a random fuck ass team. Now you can fucking pick your team. I've picked Philly so many times because they just don't have a championship.
Really?
I mean, it was just you got Embiid and then you don't have a championship. So I mean, like obviously I'm playing my career.
Right? And wasn't
I'm
he
gonna
like
make sure I win the
MVP?
fucking championship. So I've picked Philly so many times because I like
Wow.
their fucking jerseys and shit. And I'm a big fan of the old school Iverson era
Yeah.
jerseys, the black ones. So yeah, I'm pumped. I was for sure. I thought it was between the Warriors and the Heat.
I thought he was gonna go to the Warriors and he was gonna ruin my team, but
Everybody says that though. They got a ship.
do you think he's gonna get a ring this year with the team that he has if Joel stays healthy?
LeBron consistently gets his rings when he goes to a new team in the second year.
Very true.
So I
Very
will
true.
not. I'm gonna hope for the team to mesh and get some fucking bonding in on the
That's
first season.
that's the other part is you gotta have chemistry.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's what everybody fails to realize. Like, oh, can't just add him in there because it's gonna be a crazy lineup. They got Tyrese Maxey, who is a point guard that I
I love
really
Max.
like.
Yeah, I do like the way he plays.
VJ Edgecombe is a fucking beast. They just got Jalen Brown
I
in the trade.
saw. That's gonna be a super team.
And then, but see, I'm glad you fucking said that. Nothing's considered a super team, so they throw LeBron on there. They
Ugh.
weren't fucking
Now,
favored.
wait a second.
They
Wait a
weren't
second.
favored to win the East at all until Braun was on that shit. And they're not considered a super team until
The
Braun was there.
Celtics were called a super team, and then they won the finals last year.
Nobody called them a super team.
I heard they were a super team.
Nobody called them a super. You're just trying to backtrack
I
now.
am 100%. I
No,
am.
because Philly was
Damn, I
not considered.
said it.
Philly's fucking odds were
Can't
not there.
stand LeBron.
Philly's odds were not there. Even getting
Do you have a
Jalen
team?
Brown.
I don't really watch basketball.
What do you? So you just kind of watch fighting
Mostly just MMA, and I tune in with football.
and football? Who's your football team?
Seahawks.
I'm so sorry. I apologize.
We won
They
last
just
year,
won the Super Bowl, so
But then you give away your whole
unlike the
defense. No,
Cowboys.
yeah, I don't know. I don't fucking.
I'm pretty sure
I
you
quit
you
paying
traded
attention
a
to
lot of your
fucking
defense away.
football.
We traded a lot, but we also got a lot.
Did you?
We got a lot of newer people.
Anybody
I pay
you're
attention to the
excited
UFC
for?
so much because Cowboys and Clippers let me down.
I saw how many more days till Dad gets to go to a football game with your son,
Yeah,
who
that's
replaced
December.
me
That's December.
as the favorite child.
He did.
He did.
He did. That's a December trip. His Ohio trip is coming up quicker than that.
I know. Again, I was replaced. by 2 for that one.
Yeah, shit asses.
I'm happy
Are
we still
you
get to keep Jake Bobo though.
are you gonna go down? Are you gonna move back down south, or are you home for a
Yeah,
bit?
I'm home for a bit still.
You been to a game
Y-
last season?
Not a football game, but I went to.
No, he made it to some wicked Portland games.
Yeah.
Did you?
Some
Uh,
buzzer. You went to two buzzer
two
beaters.
buzzer beaters. The two games I
Yeah.
went to were buzzer beaters. The first
Damn.
one was against the Bulls when Vucevic got that game-winning three in OT,
Really?
and the next one was against the Hornets when they also won in OT.
I love that shit too
Damn.
because Darren and Ian are Portland fans. Diehard Portland fans. So I got to come in and be like, Dylan was at that game last night.
Cursing your
Me
name.
and Troy were sitting in like a sea of.
And Troy's a Bulls fan.
We were sitting in like a sea of
Oh.
Trailblazers fans. There's these four like old guys that were in front of us was hype as fuck the whole time. The Trailblazers coming back. They turned around, started shouting at us and like fucking yelled that they were coming back. And then Vucevic hit the game-winning three. I was kind of like leaned down, kind of looking like.
That's it.
Yeah, he after he seen that he sat the fuck down. And was just sad
Full
as fuck.
body pout.
Just sad as fuck the
Fuck
whole
yeah.
time.
There's nothing like going to a sports arena and your team losing. Such a somber walkout. Because I've been to like Seahawks games where the Seahawks won. The walkout's amazing.
Yeah.
I've been to Seahawks games where they've lost, and it's the quietest shit ever.
So quiet.
The only Seahawks game I've been to was when I went to. I don't remember what year it was. It was a while ago. 2015, 2016 maybe. It was the Seahawks versus the Browns. It was me, my dad, Michael, and my papa Marcus. It was pretty cool. That trip I also got the flu towards the end. That wasn't fun.
Isn't it crazy when we leave the island, our immune system's just different?
I haven't gotten sick in forever now.
See,
I went down
because
south. Nice.
our water's clean, our air's clean, for the most part.
Yeah.
Because something about the water, man, I have been breaking out. My eczema's been breaking out. Something's different, and I can't tell. Don't know what.
Nothing really broke out when I was down south. My dandruff got a little rough, but I got it under control.
That's good. Because I
Mhm.
always feel like when I shower in other places, the water quality is just so different. Or it breaks my heart when they're like, don't drink the tap water. I'm like, dang, you got to buy bottled water to make your juice? Or
Okay, so ours is a 4-bedroom apartment. And there's only 3 of us, so we have a spare smoking room,
nice.
There you go.
and we always have a case of water in there. There's never not. Probably isn't
It's
anymore,
just different. I remember like when I get ready in the morning and I'm brushing my teeth, I turn the water on, I walk away, and Chris always turned it off because down south you pay by the gallon or the pay rate's different.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So she had trauma from leaving it running,
Oh.
and I didn't.
I was like that in Florida.
One of the being down south, one thing that's different from up here and down south is I really do miss the monster selection.
The
It-
flavors.
Yeah.
I miss all
Your
the different
caffeine.
flavors.
What's it like living down south with your boys?
It's
Yeah.
pretty interesting. Sometimes we just kind of went out and did
Because
shit.
you're in Seattle?
Vancouver.
Vancouver.
So we're right across the bridge from Portland. Went up to Seattle to go see Dave Chappelle though. That was pretty fucking cool.
That is one thing about down south is you get those cool opportunities.
What's fucked up is we didn't know it, but Dave Chappelle was in Portland like the day prior. We could have just went to Portland, but me and Troy were both okay. So I was just getting done being sick, and Troy was kind of like in the like middle of it, just getting like slowing down from being sick. And we drove up there probably like 3ish. We didn't get back till to Vancouver till like 1. He drove up, I drove back. I still don't have my license. It was pissing rain the whole fucking time. The wipers are kind of shitty. The semi trucks were
You
doing
live
like
some hood rats down there. Yeah.
the
Literally.
semi truck was doing like 75 in like the middle lane. That shit wasn't
That's
fun.
the worst.
Yeah, that shit wasn't fun. But
That's how
we
I
made
learned
it
how to
back.
drive down south too. Was
Yeah.
them trucks will let you know.
Fucking Seattle driving even at night, I don't like. Can't imagine that shit during the day.
I lived in Florida, and they got the worst drivers in the nation, like statistically.
Yeah, and Texas is right behind. Texas had like 8 lanes.
They wouldn't.
How do you have eight
They wouldn't
lanes?
let my dad put me on his car insurance when I lived in Florida
Oh, I
because of
remember that.
drivers are so bad and my age. I
Yeah.
was 18, 19 when I lived there.
Mm-hmm.
But an insurance company was like, nah, we ain't taking that risk. We're
No,
not risking that biscuit.
I fucking went to this car insurance that was in a fucking house.
Oh,
Like this lady, I don't even remember the insurance name. I pulled up going, is this the right fucking spot? Like, this is the address. And
It's a
I got
house.
insurance,
it's a
yeah.
house.
I stopped paying that shit too. And then there was one time I got pulled over, like right before I was leaving, and the shit worked. Like
Nice.
my little paperwork kind of handed over.
Yeah, anything with that little piece of paper.
Yeah, living in fucking Florida was wild. I can't believe that me and Paul ended up down there. Like that's why I was asking you how it is living down there, because I
Mm.
had me and my cousin Paul living down there, and the funniest fucking story that I got of him just getting down there with us was he came down there and he was supposed to go to a massage school.
Mm.
That's what he wanted to go. He
What?
wanted to go be a masseuse. His dream job was to go do massages on cruise ships.
Don't remember that.
That was his.
Holy.
That was his initiative was moving down to Florida by me, and he had a plan. He moved down there with like $3,000, 2 suits, and a fucking dream. No
And a
fucking
dream.
no fucking plan set in place. Just a fucking plane ticket, cash, and 2 suits.
Huh?
And thought that he was gonna come down there, and he was only supposed to stay with me for 2 weeks. And he was only supposed to be there for 2 weeks because I was living in a housing program at the time, and somebody was paying for a room to live in there by themselves. My broke ass was fucking paying for. I mean, me and my roommate Ryan Pewter, shout out to the fucking homie, is still one of my best friends to this day. We were staying in a room together, and but there was an open room there. Just so happened to be right when Paul fucking moved down, so he was able to live with us for a minute in that room, and we just partied like a motherfucker. Um,
How you
oh,
two ended up down there at what, 19,
we
20?
were 18. We both had our
18.
19th birthday down there,
Oh my God.
and so we partied like fuck. And there was this the first party I ever met my homie Chief at, who just came up and drove up and met up with us in Vegas. Um, but it's a legendary fucking party to me for 2 reasons, three I guess, meeting Chief. But me and Paul ate from different pizza joints. I was Pizza Hut wings guy, and he was Domino's pizza guy. And we ordered at the same time at this fucking party after getting all shit faced playing beer pong all night with beer in the cups. Beer actually in the cups, pre-COVID times.
Oh, yeah. Good times.
Oh, good times. Both the delivery drivers show up at the same time, and we had these old neighbors that lived above us. That now I realize, now that I'm older, I would have fucking hated us too. They fucking hated us too. And this old dude comes out and he starts fucking yelling around at us because we're all got the doors open. Both delivery drivers there, people smoking outside and shit. And Domino's delivery driver crashed out on this fool. Starts cussing this old dude out. I loved it. I thought it was fucking awesome because I didn't fucking like the guy either. That was just me being a dick at that age. But starts cussing him out, saying, "I'm gonna come up there and kick your fucking ass if you don't get
Oh.
back in your fucking apartment." And we tipped both delivery drivers with the bong rip who
Nice.
brought them
It
in.
counts.
Had them
It
hit the
counts.
zong. You ever see a zong?
I
All
have
it is
not.
a fat bong with the fat bass, and it's got a fucking
Oh
Z
yeah,
inside
yeah,
of it.
yeah. I've
Yeah,
seen those.
zong. So I had him hit the zong with us. The first night I met Chief, and then the next day we were partying so hard because we had the next day off of school, which we got rarely. And we're also supposed to get a housing inspection, but we thought because we had the day off, so did they.
Oh, fun.
And
Oh
then fucking
no.
Paul comes flying into my room. Paul comes flying into my room. Dude, there's somebody at the door with a clipboard. and I fucking Undertakered out of the bed. I don't even remember getting up. All of a sudden, I'm fucking standing up talking to Paul and talking to Ryan, and I fucking go out there. I don't even remember what I fucking said to them. I don't even think I put a shirt on, and I fucking cracked the door. And I'm talking to how, and I'm like, hey, he's like, yeah, housing inspection. I'm like, we thought you guys had the day off because we had the day off. We're not ready for you guys. And he sighs and he looks at his fucking watch. He's like, you got 20 minutes.
Oh.
So we did some fucking Space Jam spit shine fucking cleaning. And I'll never forget because we played beer pong. So we had fucking bottles and bottles and bottles of beer. And I had to walk across. And all he did was go park on the other side of the apartment complex. I had we had all this beer to go throw out. So I'm like walking the stiffest that my arms could ever fucking be,
So they
so
don't
that
clean.
fucking nothing clinks. Because I know the guy's just over there, and I gotta walk it over to the community fucking dumpster. That motherfucker gave us an hour and a half.
Did he?
We got that shit done in like 21 minutes. And the rest of it was just big chilling and dying, and then hiding all Paul's shit because that room was supposed to be empty.
Oh, that boy.
So and
You.
that was just those first 2 weeks. The end of those fucking 2 weeks, he's like, "Yo, bro, let's go get a half ounce." So I hit up my fucking guy, and
Is it not legal?
no,
Like there was no weed store?
no, not at this time. I don't even think Washington was barely legal. Hit up my guy. His name was Larry, which I think he was using.
Larry.
I think he was using Mike Lowry from fucking Bad Boys because one of my other homies like went through him and they're like, "Oh, you know Mike?" I'm like, no, no, Larry, because they're the same fucking guy.
That's funny.
So I think, yeah, obviously he's not telling us his real fucking name.
Smart
And he's a
man.
great dealer, yo. I fucking miss the guy. I was gonna introduce his mom to him.
Were you
Yeah,
that good?
yeah, bro, he was my dog. I was there one time. He got one of his shipments in from Cali, and he had some guns. They must have just came in too. And some guns fucking came in. They're all laid out. I was there picking up some fucking bulk amount of bud, and he had a little 22 pistol. And obviously, one of mine and mom's favorite movies is Pineapple Express.
I love Pineapple Express.
So you know that scene where he's like, "I used to use this gun when I was a prostitute."
Yeah.
That's one of me and mom always died that scene, bro. So I even told him like, "Can I send a picture of this to my mom?" And he's like, "Yeah, go ahead."
Do you, boo?
Yeah, that was my homie,
That's
bro.
trust.
He got all of a sudden he just got locked up, dropped off some map like a month or two before you and mom came down there. You would have met him too. You were with mom.
I was.
That was my
That was
guy.
a great trip.
I was legit gonna be like, bring mom by
Because
my
we had
dealer's
to.
house.
Had to watch you graduate.
And he was like, when we first got to that school, they told us random drug testing. So I quit smoking. I was supposed to quit smoking in July because I was going down there in August. I quit smoking like 2 weeks before I fucking went down there. I didn't even think I smoked the last night that I was here. But they told us random drug testing. So I went down there, quit smoking, got a gang
Oh,
of
I remember that.
got a fuck got a
Because we
fuckload
were
of booze.
fishing when you had to do that.
Yeah. She was with
Fun.
me.
It was tons of fun when he couldn't smoke no more.
Got a fuckload of booze. So we're just drinking that whole time. And then I was walking up the stairs one day to my apartment, and there's a dude wearing the same school shirt as me, smoking a blunt. I'm like, yo, how do you get away with that? He's like, they don't test unless you fuck up. They would test the dudes that they can clearly tell weren't doing anything. There's this nerdy dude we called Dexter. Got tested the most while we were in school.
That's funny.
But I'm getting that we were drinking like a motherfucker, and I was waiting by my homie's car so we can go get some more chaser. And homie's walking by us, and he offered us fucking, no, got that loud on me. Like, no. And
Nice.
that was my dealer ever since, bro.
Say less.
Oh, we're at this, dude. This is a good story. It was late as fuck one time dropping off some some bud to us. And I go down there to get it, and he gave me a half gram of Molly at the time because he was late. It was a
Mhm.
good dealer because he got us locked in on some Molly after that. We went up there, and my roommate, one of my best friend roommates, was out on the deck being an entertainer to all the homies that were by after I'd given them the look. And we went inside with me and my other white homie, who he'll know who he is after hearing that, and crushed that shit up and we snorted it. Fucking horrendous, bro. You don't snort Molly. That
Mhm.
shit is glass. But we got high as fuck, and my other roommate came in fucking pissed. Like, we gave you the fucking look, man. What are you talking about? But that's just good marketing there, man. He was late and tossed us that shit,
Nice.
and then there led to some interesting stuff with Paul, but that's for later on. Good times living in Florida. I can't believe Paul ended up down there with
See,
me.
I wish. Are you still going to school?
I haven't gone to school in a
There is
while.
nothing wrong with that. I wish more people went off and just kind of lived.
That's what Paul did.
Like
Paul worked 3 jobs while we were down there,
things are so different.
and I mean, he lived with me. Still, he got the whole experience with me while I was down there.
See, I didn't do very good. I was really hard to go from a place where your mom knew what you did kind of before you even got home to down there where you're one in a million and
Mhm.
nobody was going to call your mom.
Yeah,
I did
it's
not.
weird.
Yeah, it was very weird and I struggled, you know. I think today I'd be okay, but back then I really wasn't ready to go from a village to a
I
big
was
old
already doing hood
place.
rat shit, so
See,
it was alright.
I didn't do nothing fun. Wasn't a drinker. Didn't smoke weed. Played basketball all the time. And then made the team, but then I got on academic probation. And then I made some horrible choices, skipped all the easy stuff and went right to the hard stuff. And then mom had to come get me, had to come save me, and then brought me right to get help, right to rehab up in Juneau. And it was
I'm not laughing because of that. You know my favorite part about that though.
no.
That is you not knowing that you're an adult.
Oh, yeah. So mom
So
literally
yeah, I wasn't laughing
brings
at my
me
sister. I was laughing at this what she's about to say.
brings me to get help. And I was so mad at my mom. I didn't want to do it, but mom dropped me off, literally carried me into the ER so I can go get checked in. And I spent 30 days there. It was hard. It was, they broke me down, built me up. I dealt with trauma. I found tools that worked for me. So, but it took me a couple weeks to buy into the program. But once I got into the program, it made sense, and I appreciate what they did for me.
Mhm.
Well, the last day, mom comes back to come pick me up from rehab because that's a thing that we did. And on our way out, one of the counselors I had said, "We're so glad you stayed." I was like, "What do you mean you're glad I stayed?" He's like, "You're an adult. You could have walked out at any point." I said, "Mom, I was what, 21, 2010, 20. I could have walked out at any point.
And
And
she did
that's
the
what you're
whole thing.
saying?"
She did the whole thing because she thought she had to. Yeah.
That's
Because
funny.
my mom told me to.
Fucking success story though. You go through with
It
the fucking
worked.
shit.
It worked. I wish
You ran into a counselor on a jet, right?
I did like a year or two later, and he told me I was the only one that didn't go back. That out of our small crew, because I was lucky. It was like 10 people in the
Mhm.
whole rehab, that 24 hour. And out of everybody, I was the only one that didn't go back. And funny thing about that is me and mom actually changed our seats so that we were sitting together. And it literally sat me right next to my favorite counselor, the person that helped me the most.
That's pretty cool.
Shit happens for a reason,
It
man.
happens for a reason. And that was that was my experience living off the island. But now that I'm an adult and I've changed, uh, got my life together, getting there anyways.
Judge and jury, yeah.
Judge and jury now. That's my nickname when we're up
Our
at mom's.
family, yeah.
Mhm.
Comes to arguing, and he's fucking end all be all there.
I educated now. You know, mom's got 3 people that all have
Fucking Brandi used
degrees.
to be the one we'd fucking worry about in the family, and now I'm like, fuck, what does Brandi think about my decision?
Yeah. Hold on. I gotta call my sister.
I fucking drop a podcast episode. I'm like, all right, Brandi, fucking give what you need to
Review.
say.
Yep.
Peer reviews.
The one I
Anyway,
was most worried about, one of the ones I was most worried about, she's like, I fucking love that
yeah,
one.
that was my favorite one.
That was the one with the boys, right?
That was.
In Catch Can.
That
The
was
one
one of my
with
favorite.
that happened. What was it? 420 with Brian
That
when
the
he was
Brian one
locked
was my
out. So when you
favorite.
guys thought you locked him outside
Oh, you're talking
Oh,
about the
when he
when he
broke
broke his
his
pinky?
yeah.
That was a great episode.
that
That was
was
your favorite?
Because
that was my
you
favorite.
called me about it. I remember you called me about it saying this shit like you called me the next morning like this shit just happened last night. I'm gonna upload it soon. You gotta watch it. I'm like, all right,
I was like,
I'll
fuck,
look out for it. I'll watch it.
you gotta tap in, bro. That Boo Boo episode was fucking fire. Man.
Boo-boo-boo.
I had so many people talking to me about that one.
So, what made you like want to start a podcast of all things in the world?
That is a good question because of my social anxiety and like not wanting to be on camera is pretty fucking high. Maybe it was losing Paul, and I think everything I fucking do in life can be traced back. Everything that I've tried to change for the better, I can trace back to wanting to improve myself after how low I got after losing Paul. And a big part of like, as we're talking about these Florida stories, a big part of that is like not remembering certain stuff that you need somebody there to jog your memory for.
Yeah.
And then new shit happens. Like I was fucking 19 during those stories. What about these 25-year-old stories? What about these 28-year-old stories? Like,
Yeah.
I just think that this podcasting is a good way to lock down some memories, like some funny fucking stories,
Yeah.
and it's a great time with my friends and everybody that I've brought on so far. I just enjoy talking to, that I enjoy talking to in everyday life. So, and I guess you got to be kind of egotistical to think people want to listen to you.
And you literally called it Trey.
It's me. I don't like
It's
having a
me.
fucking boss.
Yeah.
Even though my boss is the shit, I think that this comes from fishing. I don't like people telling me what to do. And if I have my own fucking brand,
Oh, you're so your mother's
if I have my
child.
own fucking brand and I'm doing my own shit, nobody can tell me fucking no. No, Trey, don't do that. Why not? It's mine.
It's mine. So, what made you jump on?
I fucking asked them.
Yeah, he
And
just
you were
like
like,
one day.
sure.
Yeah,
That
why not?
that's it.
Sounds like fun. Yeah, simple as that. That's actually how a lot of shit kind of goes in my life. It's like, fuck it, why
I
not?
love that. That's the way you gotta live. And like when you're talking about stories, you need a battle buddy. Like
That's what it came down to
that's what it
too. Is
comes
my
down to.
favorite podcast that I like. There's a duo. Like there's consistent and we have a lot of similarities, but we also have different point of views in life.
Hmm.
And I think that whatever guest I bring on, I think that Dylan will have a different point of view than what I have, and that'll bring out different questions from the guests, and that creates just a better all around product. And that
Helps keeps the snowball rolling in the conversation.
every
It
fucking
does
podcast that I
natural.
like,
Hmm
they're not the same personality, not the same person.
Yeah, and you both are really good at adapting to those different
We have
personalities
different
and those
views
Yeah.
on
different
shit too.
views.
Yeah,
See, that's what I wish more people would be open to. You don't have to agree with everything I
Just
say.
be open
Just
to
be
it. Just
open
acknowledge
and
it.
don't
Too
be
many,
judgy.
yeah, too many
Like,
people are just block it off. Don't like it.
yeah, you don't agree with me, I'm
Hmm
never going to talk to you
Yeah,
again. Or
too many people are
I
like
think
that.
this about you, I'm never going to talk to you
or you
again.
thought that one time I'm never gonna fucking look at you in the same light.
Yeah. Stand 10
You made
toes
that
down.
decision 10 years ago. I'm gonna judge you for that tomorrow.
Yeah, 100% or never forget. There's so
Like, man,
many
I think everybody
or
deserves a
people are
second chance.
yeah, or people are so quick to judge
Hmm
or assume somebody is guilty without asking, without what happened to innocent until proven guilty? Not a thing no more.
There's
No,
As
not.
soon as they
not
hear
with
something,
social
they
media and
run.
shit. Yeah,
Social media.
Everybody's so quick to grab the pitchfork on
Uh,
little fucking pitchfork and fucking torches on
behind closed doors.
little stuff.
Yeah, say it to somebody's face. Stand and say it with your chest. Make eye contact when you say
Hmm.
it. Or you listen and ask questions so you can understand. Like, nobody does that anymore. Nobody.
One of the random things that happened down south is some dude almost hit me with a bike,
The big dog.
and yeah, some dude almost hit me with a bike, and then got mad at me for it.
Come at you?
Got mad at me for it. I
If they're fucking biking in the city, they're pretentious already.
yeah.
True. Very, I'll give you that. Very true.
Also, another thing down south, I hate it when it rains and people just forget how to drive.
Oh, it's
Yeah, or they
fucking
don't have,
Pisses me the fuck off.
and then they get the road rage.
Yeah, because they can't drive in the rain. It's I don't know how. You live somewhere where it rains like damn near like
Yeah,
half the year.
the ones that can't drive, live here and can't drive in snow.
Insane.
Insane. It's wild.
that is fucking funny.
It was one of the first things
What
my
really
dad taught
grinds your
me.
gears about the drivers around here?
Uh,
Mm,
number one, I love that kids get four wheelers. I love that kids
yeah,
get boats here. I love that, but I feel like a lot of them aren't being taught the rules. Because here, when you drive here and then when you drive in Ketchikan are like two different.
yeah, very different
Our roads
things.
are smaller, our corners are sharp, and it's like I know, I know. So
No,
when
I feel the same way, dog.
so we got a four wheeler when I was 14.
Oh, I
Hmm.
wasn't gonna bring that shit up.
Barely old enough to, and it was a what, a 550 Honda, bright red.
No, it was a 400.
Was it 400? And I fit into it perfectly. And that was back before you needed permits or anything to drive a four wheeler. We were
I don't think that it was before you needed it. I just think they pick and choose who the fuck they enforce it to.
well. I feel like at that time they weren't enforcing it at all to
Hmm.
anybody. Well, I was trying to show off, and we had the bike for like a month, trying to show off to one of my friends, and I had a helmet on. I did have a helmet on. And I was revving up the engine, and she wasn't paying attention, so I kicked it in reverse, and I floored it. And next thing you know, I hit something, and my bike went up, and I'm still on it. Helmet went back. Uh, Total accident. It was a city bus. We only had them for like a few years,
Yeah.
and I just missed the tire, but it caught. I got caught, and then I freaked out and I ran. Well, the crazy part about that whole story is I ran to an auntie, a blood related auntie, and I told her what I did. I had a helmet on. They couldn't identify me. I'm freaking out because I've never done anything like that before. And she turned around and she called the cops on me. She told on me. And now that I'm an auntie, number one,
What a fucking bitch
I
move, dog.
can't imagine one of my nephews or nieces coming up and say, "Oh my God, I don't know what to do. I got into an accident." Obviously, I would have talked them down and told them what they
Yeah.
should have done, but not say, "Stay right here." Go up, call 911, and then come down and act like nothing, like you didn't just turn me in. Next thing you know, cops came up, brought me to mom and dad, and after that, I felt like they started to enforce the permits. So sorry. It is my fault that you guys need permits now to drive.
Yeah.
What if? Yeah,
But it is wild. How do
I
you
can't believe
turn me in?
an auntie. I wouldn't.
Blood
Not even gonna
related.
say my auntie anymore. I don't like any of them on camera.
Oh, it was wild. It was a wild time.
It's
That one
rough. I don't
hurt.
think I have
Now
any
that I'm
auntie.
an
I got
auntie,
one. I got like one or two aunties after the gang of them that I used to have.
but yeah. So the four wheelers here need to know. You need to know the rules.
Yeah.
And I understood. I remember mom and dad used to get so irritated we'd ride around with headphones on. Now I understand as an adult why that's not safe.
Not at all, dog.
Mhm.
I don't know why either. I would.
There's so
Could,
many little things that I'm like, oh, mom and dad were right.
Tanner just got that 250 though, and before he even wrote it, I had him take the online permit test, and he got fucking was it 18 or was it 19 out of 20?
I think 18 because you need to
You
pass 17. If you pass 17, then you pass the
yeah.
test.
Because if you get 16, you don't pass.
Yeah, he got
It's like
18.
it's like a
His
it's like
first
above
time
80,
taking
isn't
it,
it?
18 out of 20. I was like, fuck
Smart.
yeah,
I
buddy.
think you have to get
So
like
smart.
above an 80%. I
I
think.
talk with him quite a bit about rules of the road. He's my most observant child. Paul's gonna be the one I'm gonna have to fucking hammer that shit into, but
Paul is just like his Tio. Oh my
yeah,
god.
fucking shit ass.
That is all their karma rolled into one child. But that's like the birth order too. I was Me and Tanner are a lot alike. And uh Paul Douglas is a lot like Stanley Robert, a lot. And then there was no
The land before T.
Trey. Yep, the plan to be a girl. Say it.
I'll let you have it. My parents, I was the only planned child of the three of us, but my mom was planning to have a girl. And after that, we were able to take a quick TV timeout. Here's a quick pause.
Alrighty, back from our quick break with some questions from Big Tia. Hopefully, it wasn't too long.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start it off strong with what's the dumbest thing you did as a child?
The dumbest thing I did as a child. Fuck, it's hard to like put yourself out there on blast. I guess. Like how dumb do I want to let you guys know I was as a child is a real question. You know what? One that Dad will love that I'll bring up is I'll bring it up in a cool way at first. I guess the intro to me getting this motorcycle. There was a little Honda 50 cc's at Ace Hardware or at Metco here in Met. And I was there working on something with Dad, so Dad was getting parts, and it was sitting in the back, and I went and sat on it like a fucking kid does. He's like, "Don't even fucking think about it," like the great father that I have, he gave me shit about it, made me feel like it was out of the question to even get that thing. And then one day he showed up with it, the exact one that was sitting at Metco. And I was riding around one day, and Dad was outside working on something. I'm doing it on our street, doing loops on our street, and my fucking like shoelace got caught on something. And Dad doesn't fucking know that. Dad just thinks I didn't put my fucking foot down. I go to stop, and I go to put my fucking foot down, and I just fall over. And that's all my dad sees is me come to a stop, and then fall over on a fucking motorcycle. So he just thinks I'm fucking stupid. he fucking he still talks shit to me about that. Remember when you just fell over? And I'm like, yeah, Dad, I
I
fucking
do.
remember.
Um,
Thanks for letting me enjoy my day there for a
Let
second.
me give you number two. Shout out Pops. This one's for you too. We're fucking driving around as a family. You might have fucking been there on this one. I don't know how you would have been, but we're definitely driving around as a family because Stanley was on his motorcycle on his 125, and Uncle Tom and Auntie Colleen were in front of their house, and I think the kids might have been out there too. So my dad were. I look over there, I see them waving, so I'm fucking waving too. I don't see Dad, and all of you guys stop, and I'm fucking just hauling ass on my little 50 directly into the back of the fucking 400. And my dad doesn't look back with like nurturing words or anything. He's like the fuck you doing? Like doesn't check on me or anything. Doesn't know you okay or anything. What the fuck are you doing? Like
Yes.
fuck, man. I just got
My
fucking
bed.
choked out by the fucking rail on the fucking four wheeler, man. I don't have a word for you right now.
It's like hitting his Achilles with the shopping cart.
Fuck, bro. Yeah, that was pretty fucking dumb, and that'll attest to that. That'll back me up on how dumb that was, dude.
What about you? What's the dumbest thing you did as a kid?
I I don't know what it. I don't know.
I know there's a
Which
lot for
bone?
me
Which
too.
bone did you break? Did you like deserve? By what dumb shit were you doing? How many bones did you break as a kid? I don't think sister knows all that.
No, no, no.
I broke my ankle. I broke one of those times was like 5 or 6 different bones in my right foot. All this was my right foot. And then in fourth grade, I like overextended my Achilles and couldn't move my. I
Holy,
still can't rotate my
that
right foot
Achilles.
as much as my left. I don't know how I broke my femur. That just
I
broke.
broke that too.
Couldn't really do.
I broke that. And
Yeah,
my ankles too.
I don't know how I broke my femur.
See, I
When I
was a big
was
girl trying to do skinny girl moves.
mm,
So I would break my own ankles.
when I was younger, actually one of my first memories, I remember being in a wheelchair. It was something that I did with my left leg. I think it was my shin. One of my I think my lowest vertebrae is broken like that.
Whew.
I snapped this arm in half on the trampoline. I
Mm.
broke these 4 front
I hate
teeth.
trampolines. I broke an ankle on tramp. I can't
You
do
broke your
tramps.
4 front teeth?
I didn't have my 4 front teeth till I was 9. I think. Yeah, until I was 9.
So yeah, his list of dumb shit he did as a kid is pretty fucking long.
It sounds like
Yeah.
it.
I was messing around on my mountain bike with Wesley and them, and I slammed on my front brakes and it locked up, and it was on a slight hill,
Woo.
and I just went into the
Whoa.
Yeah, let's talk about bikes.
into the fucking ground.
No.
Let's talk about bikes.
No,
in the
we're moving
police
on.
cell.
We're moving
Let's talk
on.
about bikes in the
We
police
got a
cell
good
there,
question right
Kristen.
here. Wait, I lost it.
Exactly. So bring up the bikes.
No.
Come on, you never told us. Tell
I
the shit
already
that
told
you
you.
did.
I told you the bus story. That counts as my dumb thing. 4-wheeler, bus. I said it.
Sure,
What
because I wasn't
is?
gonna bring you up on that.
Do you have what's the dumbest thing you genuinely believed as a kid?
The
Like
dumbest
the
thing I
tooth
fucking
fairy,
genuinely
like
believed as a kid is my fucking jackass siblings telling me that you can fart without knowing it.
wait. We were at a family dinner, and somebody
This
ripped.
fucking
There's like
bitch, yeah.
30 of us at a family dinner. Somebody ripped ass so bad. Well, Trey was just young enough that he was standing in the general area where
Probably
it
like Taylor
started.
Paul's age, one of the two.
And we wanted him to confess that he did it. And we convinced him that he could fart without knowing it. And then he's like, I did do it then. It was probably me. And his
Had a
whole.
full on Goonies moment, bro. And then I had to fake
There was
puke,
that one.
and everybody started throwing up.
Yeah. And we convinced Trey of a lot. Trey took one for the team a lot. The other one he
That's why
took.
when she talks about childhood shit, I'm like, she's just setting herself up to get called the fuck out.
Uh,
And I think that you were trying to ask genuine questions, but they're just, you're an asshole, and so is Stanley.
Look at you today, though. You are a productive member of society who only has to smoke weed for a little bit of trauma.
I do believe that they were character building moments, you know.
They were
I
like
try
that
to
one
pick
time.
and choose that shit when I try to like parent Tanner and Paul. Where I'm like, how much of this shit should I like healthily let go on? Because between brother and brother, there should be some fucking fighting. There should be some arguing. There should be some bullying. But how much of it before I was fucking like, all right, you're
All
a fucking
right.
asshole. And I find myself tiptoeing that line a lot. I'll tell you what, I have Paul's back more than Tanner's because you guys are fucking assholes. And I see the fucking glee in his
I
eye.
told you.
I see the glee in his eye when he knows he's fucking pushing his brother's buttons. And I've seen Paul about to go fucking psycho.
Have you when
Like you fuckers used to push me to.
We
Because
used
I
to.
watched him fucking throw something down and charge his brother. And I
he
was
did
like,
that.
Paul!
Oh, snap him out of it.
Fucking chill out. Tanner, quit fucking around. I don't ever just get mad at one of my kids. I don't ever think just one of them is guilty. If my kids come to me with something and they're getting told, like somebody's getting told on, I'm like, all right, Tanner, you quit doing this. But Paul, you're also fucking doing this. Or I'll be like, Paul, stop doing that. Tanner, I know you're a fucking asshole too, though. You probably fucking asked for it. You guys are bringing me some bullshit. Like, now I know why.
So you see us. You
Mom and
see
Dad
us in
were
your
like,
kids.
I think it was Dad that told us that they were the original hooligans. like when I was a young kid and trying to lie about something, and now it's making more sense now that I'm a fucking parent.
There's so
Because I'm like,
many.
I was in your fucking shoes before, buddy. You know what? The other
She's
fucking the other week I caught fucking Roman and Tanner talking and fucking I just looking at each other, and they were having full conversations. You know, you
yeah.
can do that with your certain fucking
Oh yeah,
bestie.
your
Mhm.
battle buddies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And they were fucking chatting without making any eye contact. And I looked back and I caught, or just making eye contact, I meant to say. And I looked back and I caught him. Like, you fuckers talking without fucking talking right now? Am I that fucking old? And then they did it even more after I caught them just to be assholes.
Yes. The
Tanner,
silent
Mark, and
arguing,
Rome.
silent talking, my favorite thing. Because we argued a lot because the way our front room and diner or dinner table was set up was the dad's chair was facing the TV
Mhm.
completely back to us, and mom's chair was obviously right next to him. So all three of us sat together like this, and we'd be 100% silent fighting.
I was just, I fucking caught Tanner and Paul silent fighting at the lake the other day.
Oh,
And it was hilarious. It's hilarious to be on the other side of it now. And like, it blows me
you
away.
recognize.
Cause I'm like, I just throw my hands up. I'm like, just not.
Let's just
I'm not gonna
cannot.
yell at you guys. Let's just stop what you're doing. There's so much of it. I just catch them what
see,
they're doing. And I'm just like, what are we doing,
see, but
son?
it's out of love too,
Mhm.
because we obviously didn't want the other one to get in trouble. There was a lot of times where things got.
I just was telling fucking one of my sad homies. I'm like, go ahead, go put a cold rag on your face because we're fucking crying. I'm like, that was fucking. We'd
You
be
take one
battling
for the
like a motherfucker. I'd
team.
be crying my eyes out, but I didn't want to get my siblings in trouble
Yep.
either. So mom or dad would pull in the driveway, like, go put cold water on your face. So I'd fucking run to the bathroom and fucking put a cold rag on my fucking eyeballs,
Yep. We
get
did
the
that.
swelling down.
Good times. Oh.
Fuck you.
I I
Damn.
had a blast.
You know, I used to fucking call my mom's work to fucking tell on these bitches, and she'd fucking, I'd not even get to 886 before the fucking phone
See,
plug is
and
out
that's
of the
when he
wall.
realized, because obviously he was younger than us, so
Mhm.
he was
Fucking
smaller than us.
907 886 5222, mom's office.
He would he started to get smart with his mouth. He started, because obviously he couldn't beat us up at
Yeah.
that point in that age. So he started to talk shit, and man, he would find the first one that really traumatized me was uh I was obviously roughing him up, and his comeback was, you're adopted, right? Because that's why your eyes are green and you're white. I was like, trauma. It was, but it got me to stop. It got me to go cry.
I don't remember that.
I remember.
I don't remember that.
Used to get your
I just
brother.
remember what you guys did to me. You guys did the worst. At least mine was just words.
Oh, what?
The matches.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Let's hear about your perspective there, big dog.
We went through a little pyro phase. What is
All
it
of us,
called?
I guess I was definitely involved in it, but this one specific instance where
Arson.
these fucking jackets, was it both you guys?
Yeah, it was
They were
both of
fucking
us
around with matches
in
in the fucking
the
bathroom,
bathroom.
and then they left them piled up in little fucking X's, like on the toilet paper roller. Like they were lighting them off and then just piling them up.
Yeah, and then
So my
freaking
dad,
left them. We left them.
yeah, they left them there. So my dad wakes up, fucking use the bathroom in the middle of the night,
Yep.
wakes every one of us up because obviously his kids are playing with matches in his new fucking house.
Yeah, it was
So he's
so
like got to
new.
figure out who the fuck it is to nip that shit in the ass. And he woke each one of us up individually.
Trey's like 4,
Nobody
5.
no, I wasn't that young. I wasn't that young because I
No,
was going on Boys and Girls Club camping trips.
so 8 probably.
I don't know. I would let me think about the WrestleMania it was, and then I'll be able to tell you. That's later on in the story.
Okay.
Fucking dad wakes all of us up individually. Nobody fucking admits to it. So he interrogates. Obviously, we all get pulled into the fucking living room.
Mhm.
Interrogates all of us, and these sons of bitches,
Without talking.
Stan and Brandi collaborated without saying a word. They convinced me that I did it, And I'm bawling my eyes out, like defending myself. I did not
Hold
do
on,
it.
hold on. That's
And
not
Brandy's like,
quite.
just fucking quit lying, Trey. We
Wait,
know that you did it.
We told Dad that it was Trey. Me and Stan both were like, it's not us, it was Trey. It was not us, it was all
See, so when
Trey.
I got woken up, I'm like, no, it wasn't me. Then we all got fucking drug in the living room.
We're like, come on, Trey, stop lying. We all know it was you. Fucking straight face.
Straight fucking face, just like that.
Convinced
And then
Dad that it was him. And then Mom.
fucking convinced me that it was me.
That's
I didn't
insane.
know that it wasn't
Then
me
Mom.
until like fucking 6 years ago.
Then Mom came out and she's like, really? You're going to blame the youngest one out of you that it was him? I was like, yeah, because it wasn't us. We swear. Me and Stan were really tight because we were so close in age.
Bitches.
And the Trey was so much younger than us.
Fuck them, bro. I love this podcast, man. Fuck you guys.
And then, like,
this shit's
it included
documented.
when we went to Mexico, too. Me, Stan, and Trey, Dad put us on. He wanted a break from us, so he put us on a jet ski. And we left Trey.
Oh, shit, yeah, coming.
We left Trey in the dust. Me and Stan were flying. We were racing on these jet skis. 16, 15, so we knew what we were doing, but not knew what we were doing. And, from a jet ski standpoint, it's got that big stream coming off the end. Me and Stan are racing. We're flying, totally not safe, not realizing there's freaking sharks in the water. And then,
there's like 6-foot rollers out there, dog.
bro,
I'm in fucking 6th grade.
Unsafe.
Well, hold on. I let her get the rest of that story out. To just bring up the fact that she skipped over the fuck shit that they pulled about convincing me about the matches.
Sorry.
Let's get back to the original fucking story there.
Okay, you
which is
finish.
why I didn't want you on this podcast until I was like locked in on this shit.
Till I dealt with it.
Yeah, until I can let my guests come on, tell their stories. I can bring that shit back.
Bring it in because I said it first.
So, get back to how you guys convinced me. How Mom fucking told you guys are some shit asses.
She did. And then Dad's like, well, so he got punished, obviously.
Yeah, so I got the punishment of not being able to go to Tane on the fucking Boys and Girls Club camping trip.
That was like in 2 days. Like it was close.
Yeah, along with other things. And then I had to work with my dad on plumbing the place that Annette was living in.
Oh yeah. So he got covered in spider webs. And
well, no, it wasn't.
dust.
It wasn't a terrible experience. It was definitely a good learning experience. I remember doing it with my dad. So I guess that's kind of cool. And he paid me.
See? Look at you.
He paid me for it. He paid me. So I made $50 from it, and I bought WrestleMania with that $50.
Nice.
And you went and spent the night with Uncle.
No, I watched it at home.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Watched that shit at home and bought
By himself?
WrestleMania with that.
With
No. I had a gang of fucking homies.
What?
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yes.
I thought you were
Talking
you're
to me like I'm
lonesome.
some fucking loser. dog. No, me and my wrestling homies were tight.
Oh
Me,
yeah, I
ask
remember you guys now.
Gam fucking made all the party pizzas for us, yeah.
Well, we were having a blast. Can't be
Fuck
without
you.
our younger brother.
Fuck you. And then the fucking the sleeping bag, what was the sleeping bag
My
shit?
favorite sleeping bag, my favorite story when we were growing up is we convinced Trey to put a sleeping bag on upside down so he can stand in it and it just covers his head. And we had to play Beat Up the Monster. And Trey was the monster. And we did not hold back. But we didn't do face shots often. He never like got bloody or anything. And then we convinced him we would take turns, that we would put it on next. And by the time we were done, and we felt better. We got our aggression out for the day, our stress reliever. We were like, oh man, it's time to do chores, because we always had to do chores
I
before
never got
Mom and
my
Dad.
turn.
He never got his turn, and we just walk away like nothing happened. Like we felt better. We
Beat the shit out of me, dog. So shout out Paul, dog. That's why I got his back. I know Tanner's a fucker. I know he's gonna do some fuck shit
And
behind my
yeah,
back.
that's when we figured out Trey's eyes turned black when he was about to lose it. Blackout, like
Look, it wasn't fucking asked for.
it was 100% asked for. And then next thing you know, we'd obviously have to get him down and like pin him. And then like his color came back, and he's like, "Why are you guys on top of me?" Like it took me instead because he gets so mad, and his freakish streaks would come through. Uh, but we
Why?
never told on each other.
This is why I get so high now. So I can control that shit.
Why you got-
Yeah.
We did, but then he
Yeah.
was running his mouth the whole time.
I had to. It's all I had.
That's all he had, and that's why he's good at it today. You're welcome. See,
Patterson Asshole
trauma.
University is what I call it. Whenever anybody, I love it when anybody meets my dad. Like any of my guy friends meet my dad because my dad's gonna talk shit to him like they're one of. I mean, he knows my friends.
Yeah,
Like my dad's
and
treated
you're
my friends.
selective.
Yeah, my dad knows I keep good friends around, and he knows that if I bring them around him, that they're probably worth something
Yeah,
and that they're decent.
yeah.
So my dad will run his mouth to people, but I'm like, I love it. I'm like, don't I make more sense after you meet my dad? Don't I make more
One
sense?
100%. There's a
I'm like, you
reason I
gotta be
am.
fucking. You gotta keep the iron sharp in this fucking family.
Yeah,
You gotta be fucking ready to talk some shit.
hold your own, or
So
he'll
I
just keep
see your
going.
fucking I can see your weakness pretty fucking quick when I
Yep,
start talking to you.
yep. And
You can
then
try to
mom,
call mine out. Yeah, you call me fat. I know I am. I'm a fucking big. I'll join
very
you.
original.
It's like the fucking the battle rap. The I am white. I do live with
Oh,
my the 8 Mile
yeah,
shit.
from
Go
8 Mile.
ahead, tell me something I don't. Tell these people something they
Be
don't know about
fucking
me.
creative.
Yeah, go ahead. That's all you got on me. I'm a fucking
I'll
roasted
take
ass.
it,
That's
Yeah.
why I
bro.
always laugh whenever someone comes up with something creative. I'm like, never heard that. That's
Fucking
You
pretty
got
fucking. That's
me.
pretty fucking
Some of
funny.
them.
I respect the quickness of jokes.
Mm-hmm.
Like Connor.
I respect just if you got like 2 to 3 seconds to respond. After that, I'm gonna keep
It
it
took me
going.
a really long time to become the person I am today. And a
Mm-hmm.
lot of the reason I am the way I am today with the quickness and the funnies is because this fucking asshole would get me so good that it would hurt my feelings.
I said I was thinking about it for a minute. Like,
I
damn.
was so sensitive.
She'd
And
be laughing and all of a sudden there's tears. Like, god damn, man, it's supposed to be
we just
fun.
tease and say something back, and I'd be
Like
like,
I
I
was
don't
just
want to
really
hurt
high
your
out on the
feelings.
boat, forgetting she wasn't really high either.
Not at all. But look at us today. Now
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I'm pretty funny. I'm a good person.
You couldn't.
I could take it, but I can dish it. Yeah, it's been Trey. Trey broke me. My brother broke me. My mom broke me. Dad. I feel like I was really sensitive. I was super soft. I don't
Mm-hmm.
know why. I think because
But vicious at the same time. Like she's painting
my
herself in this good bitch. Image.
my funnies were funny. My funnies.
I.
They called me the Ice Queen. That was
Mm-hmm.
my nickname.
I used to be kind of like that. I'm kind of happy I have the friends I do, where it's just kind of insults, but it helps.
Tanner fucking got in trouble at the lake the other day because he just let one fucking fly towards this kid that isn't in their friend group, and
Oh.
the adult that was in the other kid's group heard what Tanner said and got mad at Tanner. Let me know what Tanner said. And I was like, Tanner, what happened, bud? I was like, did he say something to you? And were you responding? He's like, I'm just kind of used to my friend group where we just say random stuff
Oh.
because he was talking shit, but it was like I'm sure it was just like off the cuff, like something that Tanner gets told
Yeah.
all the time. Like my boy isn't a skinny kid, and this other kid wasn't either. And Tanner made a fucking chubby joke to this kid. And like, how you get mad at my chubby kid for making a chubby joke to your chubby kid, yo? Like, why don't we just
Oh,
let
these
that one fly? Like,
man.
the adult intervening wasn't needed.
Yeah, I can see that because sometimes you gotta let kids learn. You
Yeah.
know, do it back.
Yeah, fuck.
Do it back. There's a lot of times where situations were brought to me as Just do it back. That's
Yeah.
all you can really do. You're not gonna get the call you want. Do it back.
Hmm.
Until somebody gets caught.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. That's what I told Dan. I'm like, you're not in trouble. Just chill out. It's not your
Yeah.
friend group.
Yeah.
Got to be able to read the situation. Because Tanner felt real bad, like he was gonna get in trouble. I'm like, get back to having fun. Just remember, you're
Move
not
on.
in your. Remember who's in your friend group and who's
Yeah.
not. So those are people who are gonna take offense, even though you, Tanner, or you, Rome, Mark, and all you guys can talk to each other in a certain
Yeah.
way.
Learn how to code switch between certain people.
Code
100.
switching.
That's a
There you
good
go.
one. Yeah.
I mean, he's gonna watch this shit. So I mean,
Yeah,
he
he'll-
watched. Tanner's watched all my
that's
podcasts
cool.
Does he?
because I've tried to tell him I want a
Don't
big
watch.
bet. Oh no, I've won a big bet on a UFC fight, and I try to tell him about it. He's like, I know. I heard about it on the podcast.
Oh my
I was like,
god.
fuck yeah. I'm
That's
like,
cool.
he
Yeah.
listens.
He's
He
his
listens,
birth
and he's
order.
excited that you two are gonna be on.
Do you have a good Tanner story? While he's listening.
Um. Hmm.
So my first. Well, I'll go while you think about yours. My first introduction to Tan Man. Uh, remember I took off work to babysit him at Grandma D's for 8 hours.
No, I probably. I mean, I kind of do.
For 8 hours, that kid cried. For 8 hours, Tanner, you cried for 8 hours in my arms, and then you didn't like me, and then you liked me, and then you didn't like me, and that was he was
You know what's even
little.
hilarious about this? And I'll bring it up because I know Maisie won't mind. You had babysit at Grams because Echo dipped.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, you had to step in. That's why. I mean, that's a big part of why Maisie doesn't get along with her sisters because she dipped at the time where Maisie needed her the most. And I'll fucking say that shit, and that's why I'm just very protective of my wife. But you stepped in, which now you're her sister.
Yes,
You know,
yes, we are.
you wear that title very proudly. But I was very happy that I was able to rely on you in a moment like that. I completely forgot about that shit. But you legit had to step in. I'm probably right after she dipped on us
I think
because
so.
that was our fucking sitter there.
And that was my
And Tanner had been like 8 months,
oh,
so like obviously locked in on just Maze and
and
her.
that after you guys had Tan and Paul, I really felt like I had to get my life together because I didn't want them. I wanted to be the auntie. I
Yeah,
wanted to be the big Tia.
because we had fucking an awesome auntie like Auntie
We
Michael
did. We
to
did.
really set the precedence. And then
Her.
Uncle Alex is the one that set the precedence for me and Stanley. So
Yeah. And now
having
I
Uncle Alex
understand.
and then Auntie Michael has been, those are big shoes to fill.
Big shoes.
And I think that was a great point that you brought up earlier on how you could never turn us into the fucking police without like obviously did some police stuff need to be involved, yes,
Yeah.
but not without letting you know, not like
Communicating it
blindsiding you. I can't imagine
100%.
blindsiding my nephew or
Yeah.
niece.
Coming up to me crying, freaking out. And I'm
No,
going to
I would
go call
definitely
911.
parents first, and then let's go
Yep.
from there, yo.
Yep.
I
I'll
don't.
fucking help them
I don't
hide
think I
some
have any
shit.
Tanner stories
Actually,
off the top of my head.
Are you sure? Tanner was always your tail. From the
Yeah,
forever, Tanner was always with you and
I
Mark.
can't really think about any off the top of my head.
what about a good Mark story?
Yeah, you got a good Mark story?
There's a handful of Mark
What about a
stories.
good Mark and Tan story? Everyone tell us about them pissing you off or something. Anybody ever fuck up your Xbox, your headset?
touch
Fucking
touch your drum set while you were there.
everything. Cause well, with Mark, he was like, "Can I use your controller?" I'm like, sure. Don't break it. He's like, "Okay." I'll try it one more day. It's broken. That happened to so many fucking controllers.
It's the
There you go.
youngest, right?
Let's
It's always the youngest that breaks it.
Well,
let's ask about
I
let's
think a
ask about. I
handful of
think
different Xboxes.
a better question for Dylan would be, how much of Tanner and Marcus pissed you off? What's a good time? When have they pissed you off the most?
Tanner, not so much. It's more just kind of Mark.
I'm sure Tanner was involved with like fucking up the controllers and shit. But
Probably.
what's your story with Demarcus that makes you laugh now?
Oh
You
yeah,
got
that was you were furious in that moment, but now you're like, okay, I can
Hmm.
laugh about it.
And if you don't got one right now, that's okay.
See, I can't really think about anything off my head. I have to think about that a
This
little
good
more.
shit to fucking come back to.
Yeah, I
My
might have
new
to.
co-host.
I have to boil. I have to think about this. Let it simmer for a bit. Come back to it.
Yeah, gotta let it simmer.
Oh,
Yeah.
fucking Brandi.
Yeah, government navy.
So there's this day coming into the harbor.
Oh.
It was a rough day out fishing, and
Was it? Was it really?
and I said, "My dearest sister of mine,
Oh,
who I care about so
shut
much,
up.
who I treat with the most respect on this boat,
Oh.
may you please, please go grab my sunglasses because it is too bright for me to dock without them." And she said, "Yeah, dog."
Got you.
And then I go reach back, and she's like, "Hey, you piece of shit, I have your sunglasses."
That's not.
And this wonderful person in my life decides to throw a left hand toss out of nowhere.
And
Fucking left hand tosses them.
opened too. They weren't closed. They were. I opened
Those
them.
fucking bitches took the boomerang path right overboard, dog. As they're pulling into the harbor to my Oakley Holbrook, and they were like red Oakley
They were
Holbrooks.
his customized.
I did. I think I did get them
I think you
customized.
did. That was a new thing.
And
Oh, the look. And I froze because I didn't mean to do it on purpose. But we did have a rough day of fishing. We argued a lot. So Trey's like, "Are you sure? You can admit now."
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead. Like
No,
I
I
told you
did
about the
not
hatch.
do it on purpose.
I told you about the hatch,
I
dog.
didn't do it on
This is
purpose.
probably 10 years now.
100% did not do it on. I turned around. I bought him new
Look at the
sunglasses.
camera when you lie.
I did not do that on purpose. I bought him new glasses to make up for it.
She
though.
did, but they were green.
Ah, not the right
They
color.
weren't customized.
This is the first year I'm wearing green like ever.
His color has been red his whole life.
Fucking
And
wear
I
this
bought you
shit 'cause
green.
Maisie says it looks good on me.
It does.
Appreciate that. Appreciate you, babe. What?
Kidding.
Get out of here.
Another one I wanted to bring up.
Oh,
on
the
camera.
fucking hose. You can talk about the hose.
No, I wasn't gonna bring that up. That one is funny though. So we were icing up, right? And this was like Brandy's fucking probably second time icing up with us. Second or third. So I was like putting her more in charge of like moving the fucking ice hose around. And they go, Noah starts the shit, and then I see him leave because there was a clog in the system. So I watched him go deal with it. I knew what was going on.
Me, Dad,
And
Trey.
fucking sister's holding the hose, and a little bit of ice came out at first, so she's all ready. And then it stops going. So I watched Noah go deal with the jam, and she's like, "What's going on?" I'm fucking looking down in the hatch, so I'm like, "You gotta fucking rub the hose." And she's like, "What?" I was like, "Fucking, you gotta rub the fucking hose." So she starts
Hose.
fucking rubbing the fucking hose, and then it all starts coming out. My dad walks out of the cabin. He's like, "What the fuck are you doing?"
So
And that was
serious.
like as long as I can hold a straight face. I started fucking losing it.
He's like, "Get it? Get what you just did to the
Yeah.
hose?" I was like, "No, I did not get it."
Uh,
Oh, the look of disappointment.
Yeah, my dad was like, "What the fuck?"
What
you
the fuck?
idiot?"
And I fell for it.
Oh, another good one with sister is the very first time that I had you cleaning the hatches on the high noon there.
Go ahead.
This fucking jackass. Yeah,
At-
so there's 3 hooks on each side
mhm.
to hold the brailer bags in.
Yeah.
Fucking jackass. I get her down here. This is like her first introduction to the boat.
Ever.
Might be her first day on the boat
I
ever.
believe it was.
Sits in the fucking center of the hatch to go. I put her in the hatch to go clean, and she sits in the center to go hop in. Well, that's right where the fucking middle hook is. So then I put her in my dad's new Ranger that he just got because this brand new before she's fucking all slim and trim. And so fucking put her in the Ranger, and the fucking Ranger hooks her, and it's just enough for her fucking feet to be dangling like right above the bottom of the hatch, so she can't get off the hook. And she's just laughing and like squealing away, and I'm just cussing her like, "Get the fuck off of there! You're gonna break that! You're gonna rip Dad's new fucking ring gear. So I had to fucking lift her ass off there. Get the fuck out. You already pissed me
Yep,
off.
you're done. You're done. Send me home.
Yeah. I'm pretty rough around the edges when I got her. Fucking you're welcome, Chris.
I was so rotten.
A lot of boat work.
A lot of boat work. And a lot of internal work.
Yeah.
Chris wasn't gonna take me right off the rip. Had to prove and put in some work. I have never worked for anything so hard in my life than that woman. I'd do it again,
More
but
than worth it.
more than worth it.
More than worth
I
it.
got lucky. I like who I am today, and it's because of those stories.
Mm-hmm.
People forget that life with no phones was a blast, and this no face no case stuff. Those were good times.
Fuck yeah, man. I'm like definitely getting into this podcast and recording shit. Like,
Yeah.
fuck, now I'm really putting myself out here.
100. Me too. You just told like 10 stories. People that respect me are gonna laugh at me now.
Yeah, we can get another one going.
We gotta bring in Maze. We gotta bring in Chris. We gotta bring in your brother.
Yeah, I gotta get Stanley fucking video calling this shit. I gotta get his own setup down there.
I agree. But we gotta figure something out. And then mom, I would love to do one with mom and dad.
Yeah.
I can plan that one.
Well, that one too. We can do the clip-on mics and just get mom anywhere.
Yeah.
Because I want to get more of those, which is some I want to see on here. Is that I just ordered the little clip-on microphones, just 2 of them for now. But that's gonna help me when I want to, even with you, if you want to interview any elders.
Yeah, I definitely with my job, and one of the things I'm trying to work on is some journalism stuff because I like writing, I like talking, I like
Yeah,
interviewing.
well, with the social media age that we're
Yeah.
in, that's where my podcast has been lacking. Like now, I can clip some shit from this,
Yeah.
and we get some videos going on Facebook, and then that's what's gonna
Because
get
there's
traction. And then
Yeah.
when it comes to your job that you have now, obviously my microphones will be up for grabs for you because the quality on the recording is so crispy and it hooks right
Yeah.
up to your phone.
And we need that. We need some. There's so much good in the world that we need to bring attention to
Yeah,
and talk about and be different, not just the negative Facebook balls and bitching on Facebook. Like there's good things going on that. So I would love to be
that's
able to
what I'm bringing
borrow
up
your
with these
stuff.
little microphones too. It's like doing like cooking shit.
I am excited for your cooking because there's a reason I can only eat with Trey once a week because he's an amazing
Well, I'm
cook.
excited for Chris's stuff too. Well, for
Yeah.
salsas and stuff that she makes. I want to do. I was just talking about this with Grandma D actually, because I want to get. That's what my goal is with these little microphones too. Is that it'll be easier to do stuff with elders. I can go clip a microphone on somebody
God, I would love to
and
hear.
sit in their fucking area
Yeah.
where they feel comfortable, which is why I want to get more of them. But I want to do some cooking shit with Graham. I want some
That would be
Graham
pretty cool.
recipes.
That would be.
Like Graham making the boys cookies.
I need
and
to
shit.
figure out that cookie recipe.
Okay. I love you.
Yeah, go ahead, sign
Well-
us out there, Dylan.
Okay, well, it's been a pretty fun first episode, so I think we will conclude it here and hopefully pick up sometime soon and not have long of a wait in between episodes. So,
Yes.
Brandi put her vest on 15 minutes ago.
I did.
so
And
have
I'll
a
be
one.
back, I promise.
Yeah, it's been a blast.
So if you got questions, comments, concerns, you want to know the truth, you can
Yeah,
send
Brandi's
in your
uh,
questions.
yeah,
this is
feel
gonna
free to
be
reach
here
out.
more.
I would love to answer any questions and all questions about my life. Thank you, Dill. Thank you, Trey, for having me.
Yeah,
Yep.
thank you
Yeah,
guys.
of course.
It's been fucking first episode on camera. Signing out.
Alrighty, have a good rest of your evening.